Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get started with the highlights or whatever. This is an old video. I'm just now editing and uploading it and everything. So I've already went ahead and off camera and kind of parted it in the middle. I do recommend doing that. That is just something I do from jump. Also, pre-cut your foil. You kind of want them all the same size or all one size, and then some just a little bit bigger. Rat tail comb, whatever bleach or developer you choose. 30 or 40 developer. And I think that's all the supplies you need for right now. So yeah, you want to go ahead and part in the middle because this is where you're going to start. You want to start at the top because this is what's going to dye fastest. If you want your highlights more blonde in the back, then maybe you should start in the back. But obviously no one's going to see that. So you should probably start at the top. It's going to dye faster. So you want to work quick. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started on what you need to be doing. So as you can see, I'm pretty much weaving. I'm parting my sections. Your sections matter, okay? Your parting sections of your rows and also your sections of your highlights matter. Like those little weaving pieces that are on the foil, those matter because this is what's going to show. So obviously, due to me having these thick sections, I'm going to have more like piano highlights rather than like pretty much the size of your highlights is going to determine how your highlights are going to look. So obviously, if you do not want piano highlights or your highlights this thick, then you want to make your parting more smaller. Also, I don't know if you can tell, but I left a section out in the back. When you are done and you are doing your customization and everything, your T part, that hair is going to cover that back track, and I don't really like it to have too much highlight on it, so I left that out. And this is what I mean by your row sections matter. You definitely want to make sure they are the same size on each side. So, and I'm also making it pretty much symmetrical. Whatever I'm doing on one side, I'm going ahead and I'm doing on the other side because, like I said, you want it to dye evenly. And like I said, I'm pretty much doing the same thing on this side. I'm trying to get in the view of the camera so y'all can see everything. And you just weave it in and out, in and out. You do want to make sure these two first two highlights matter the most because if you're going to be wearing the middle part, it's going to go straight down the middle. So you definitely want to make sure they are even, that you have the same amount of sections on each side. Now for the rest of your head, it probably does not really matter. But for that first middle part of those two sections, those definitely matter. You also want to make sure you are evenly coating all your hair in the bleach. And you also want to make sure, this is a tip that because I'm self-taught on the highlight thing, so I'm definitely going to recommend that your consistency of your bleach matters, and I'm going to tell you why. Your consistency of your bleach matters because if your bleach is too runny, you see how like it will start to seep and onto the bottom of the hair, like you see right there. That's a problem. Like how I got that bleach onto the other hair, that will ruin your highlights because it won't be, it has to be like, like a piano, black and white, black and white, black and white. If the black gets into the white, then it's ruined. So this is why your consistency of your bleach matters. Also, you do not have to be you want to get to the root, but you don't want to be so super close to the root if your consistency is not that thick. So you definitely want to go with a consistency of a little bit loose, like mayonnaise, maybe even a tad bit thicker like coconut oil that comes in the jar. I don't even know how I can give y'all like some type of it, because I don't want to say peanut butter, a little bit looser than peanut butter. You don't want it to run. If you pick up your spoon, say you're mixing your bleaching your developer, if you pick it up off a spoon and it falls off the spoon, it's too runny. That's what I can tell you. So as you can see, I'm also going to be leaving a little bit here. Right here, I make sure I do 3 rows on each side. This is what I'm saying. It's very important that both sides are the same. And this is the first row in the back, and then I'm gonna go ahead and speed the video up so y'all can still see, but not so slow. If you really have missed something, I recommend going back to the beginning of the video. Obviously the beginning of the video won't be fast forwarded. Make sure you are working very quick, because this is already developing. The developer is already working, so move very quickly. I'm already off. As you can see, I'm on the 3rd row now. I skipped a row, so you do not have to dye every single row. I promise you, it's gonna come out the same. It's just more work, more product, more. It's just too much, and it's gonna come out the same. Like I said, this video is old. There's so much I have learned since then. I would definitely do a new video and give y'all more tips that I've learned now. But like I said, this is old. Guys, make sure you are saturating your product and skip your rows. It will save you so much time. And you can see I've already went ahead and started at the bottom. So I did the top. I did the first row after the top, and then I went to the bottom immediately so that the top and the bottom will dye the same. Because like I said, obviously your whole head cannot dye the same unless you are moving extremely quickly. If you're watching this video, then you have to be a beginner. So just make sure you got to try to be everywhere at one place, pretty much. Just making sure everything is moving accordingly. Obviously, like I said, just follow my video. Start the front first. You want to get your lace out of the way, because that's the front of your head that matters the most. And what I'm also going to say is take your time on the lace. It matters the most. The front of your hair matters the most. And you can see I'm just checking in to make sure it's dyeing evenly, making sure I don't have to add any more bleach. This is another part I want to add. So you see right there at the bottom that obviously needs more bleach. So yeah, you just want to go back in and make sure everything is dyeing evenly. If I haven't said already, make sure you have gloves, because if this product touches your skin, oh my god, you will not be happy. You do not want to learn the hard way. So just make sure you are using gloves. Make sure this product is not getting on your skin at all. So I'm just going in, still checking any pieces. It seems to be dyeing good, but I hate that. This is why it's very important. Make sure you saturate really, really good. I still have this problem, even dyeing today. Like, you know, this is why I go back in and check. So yeah, now I'm just washing off everything, and I think you guys can take it from here.